Man, this Moto Guzzi is being rebuilt for a 5,000 mile trip. And today is the moment that we begin putting this side of the cylinder back together. First thing up is your base gasket. Let's coat this up with this Permatex, which is 819 is the model on this aviation. So you're just going to very lightly coat this. Be really gentle with the gasket as it goes on. Make sure all your holes line up. O-rings that we're going to want to use, they go on here. You want to be gentle with them. Well, I'm so looking forward to that 5,000 mile trip. Getting this cylinder on here. And you gotta be really careful as it goes, because you don't want to break a ring here, so you can see these rings really well. And you kind of work them in, and then you can get here and kind of work on it a little bit. See, and then that cylinder will just go right down on there. You want to be careful. That's all you want. Wipe all the excess that may have got on that. These are Vidin O-rings as well. And here. I really like it quiet when I'm working. There you go. Obviously are the ones that are exposed. I'll put this down in here. Nothing so far is getting tight. We're just slowly bringing these nuts down. Don't want to forget about your little buddy up there. So you just want to ease up. I've not hit torque on anything yet. Okay, so with your torque specs, you're looking at a total of 30. I bring them up to 20 first, and then I go to 30. You can tell I move really slowly on this. To me, this is a very important part, and the last thing you want to do is overdo the torque. There it goes. All right. Push rods. And they're directional. You got a little divot here. You want to put that pointing up. And where the divot goes up. That goes against his face. Then you got a bushing, a spring, and then another bushing. Lining all of this up. There it goes. You got a threaded piece that goes in here. And there's a slot on the end of this so you can line everything up. I'll show you. You've got a bushing that goes here. And then you got a bushing that goes down this way. The spring. And then another bushing. Just like so. There we go. Make sure on your screws you got the little washer that came with them to lock them down with. 50 inch-pounds is all you want to do on these. So there. I want to set them really loose, which that's pretty close. Spec on these is 9 thousandths, and I'm going to use 10. So I'm setting these to 10. And the reason I'm setting these to 10 instead of 9 is in 100 miles, I got to retorque the heads. I don't want too tight on me as everything is setting in, so I set them just on the loose side. So that feels about right to me. What I'm going to do is just make sure the O-ring gets seated in there good. These green gaskets, they're thicker than some of the ones you can get. It's still paper, and I much prefer these. These have always worked great for me. I just go by feel. Here, this is getting slow. I like to use that just to run them in. Guess I was being cute for the channel. All right, left side is completely sealed up. It's torqued down. It's ready to go. This is the first real turning point we've had with this motor. Next episode, we'll move to the other side. Be a little bit longer episode maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and strip it down on the video, and then we'll bring it back up. And then we've got the exhaust to figure out. This has got an external, so the old filter is in the way of the crossover. When I got it, it just had plugs in the crossover. Moto Guzzi crossover makes a difference, so we're gonna have to build that part. We'll figure out how to shape that up and make that kind of work. All of this really leads up to that 5,000 mile trip I talked to you guys about, and every step makes a difference in this motor. Whatever I don't do right, it's gonna show up on the trip. So we got to make sure this monster's ready to roll 5,000 miles. This is Augie, 1 mile at a time. Hope to see you on the road.